Before we get into this, if you want to know the original way I sorted my parts and the currently old way I sorted my parts and just the whole story up to this point, my organization confession, the video I made about this from last year, will be linked in the description. This video is just an update from that point, and I'm not going to be rehashing any of that because A, I don't want to, and B, just for the sake of time. So again, if you want the full story and want to watch this from the beginning, go ahead, watch that. If you don't want to, that's fine, because without further ado, let's get started. What's going on, guys? It's Ash from ASHTAGbricks here with another update to my organization situation. You already saw that from the title, but anyway. So what I've got for you today is a quick story and then, of course, the update. So as you may remember, if you have seen my organization confession, I talked about how for of course, just parts I hadn't organized yet or parts I was grouping together to become organized, I had a system of Ziploc bags that I had my parts in. And it was fine most of the time, you know. I had a bag for the bags that I stuck in a corner when I wasn't building. And when I was building, that's when there was an issue. Because, well, here's the thing. It's fine seeing a bunch of Sortmaster Juniors in the floor, knowing that I will stack them back up once I'm done with that mock. What's frustrating is seeing tons of plastic bags strewn out from this side of the room to the other, and knowing that they're probably not going to be going away anytime soon. It kind of reached a climax a few months ago, probably March or April, right around the time lockdown really started happening. So yeah, here's what I've been doing with my life since then. I was getting incredibly overwhelmed. I wasn't sure because, you know, this kind of stuff takes time. The detail of this new organizational system takes time, and I wasn't sure when I was going to be done with those plastic bags, and I wanted them out of my life. So that's where, with the help of my mama, I figured out a new system that's going to work much better. It's sort of a hybrid. I'm still going to be using the, didn't unlock this one. Still going to be using the Sortmasters, and here's one that I actually have. Hold on, let me cut. Here's one that I actually have organized, and I've not had a label to put on the handle just yet, but as you can see, it's for most of my joints. CCBS stuff is actually already been organized, so it's not included. It's just mainly bricks, plates, adept joints. I think some of the T-hinges may be in there. If not, I'll figure out those later. But what this new system is actually going to be is I'm going to be mixing the system I was originally going to be creating, because I still want that, and because it is still necessary with some of my parts. I do still need the extra detailed organization. Here are 1x1 cheese slopes. And so I actually have a list. I'll be putting it on screen right about now. Editor Ashford, take care of that. Of a little note I made of a list that I kind of thought of parts that needed to be in the Sortmaster Juniors. Granted, some of those are still going to take a while, but it's much more compacted than all of them. Because the fact is, 2x4 bricks don't necessarily need such a acute, detailed organizational system, because they're bricks and you can pick them out just at a glance. Some of this stuff may change in the future. Some of it is most likely to change in the future as I'm more well developed, but this is, at least for now, something that gets those plastic bags out of my life and out of my head. So what am I doing with the parts that aren't on that list? Well, it's very simple. I am still using the colored system, and this, honestly, I've seen different monochrome challenges on YouTube, or, well, I saw one video, but it really made me want to do it, and seeing parts laid out like this, oh my gosh, I think that may be a video we do at some point is actually, doing all red or all black. And I've got like several others like this just to get, I mean, you can see 2x4 bricks. You can pick them out at a glance. This is tough. There's probably stuff that I'm probably going to want to organize in more detail that is in here that I haven't picked out yet. But this is stuff that can be generally organized because I'm going to be finding it at a glance. Smaller parts, detailed parts, greebled parts, CCBS or Technic stuff. You see the list, or you can rewind to see the list if it still isn't on screen. But this is just making things so much better. All of those bags are going to be soon condensed into probably 10 to 15 of these plastic tubs. And I mean, it's just so nice to be able to pick out a couple of these, do what I need to do, work on a mock, then put the colors back in and not have to think, oh, well, what will I do with my 1x2 bricks that still need Sortmasters for them. In fact, I cleared those because my 2x4 bricks, I think they might have been shown in my organization confession. Yes, I'm mentioning that video a lot. Have you watched it yet? I think these might have been shown in Sortmasters. I've actually cleared 2 Sortmasters out because at this point, those are premium real estate. I've cleared those out. Now they're going to be for stuff like foliage and grills and other stuff that you're really going to want to be able to, you're not going to be able to just look in here or want to run your fingers through these containers and try and find. And the stuff that might be a little bit more frustrating, the smaller stuff, mechanical engineering type parts, that's the kind of stuff you're going to want in Sortmasters so that you can see them all at a glance and figure out what's going to work best, both from a functional standpoint and also, like I mentioned in the last video, whether it be with studs or grills or cheese slopes like I showed a second ago, you're going to want to be able to see all of the colors you have at a glance to be able to properly build your color scheme, stay in line for the brand of the mock, and really just make it better. And you might see something, like I said in the last video, that would work even better than the original color you had in mind. And so yeah, not everything's going to be in these 2 types. Some of it just doesn't fit. Like for example, Duplo. I have had 1 Duplo set since I started collecting Lego, and all of those parts can just stay in that tub. It doesn't bother me. Railroad tracks. I've had a couple different sets that I've, just accumulated some railroad tracks. I've got a couple sets of Stairlight drawers just for other things, and so I just toss those in there because they won't fit in Sortmasters. And then I found 2 of the Sortmaster Juniors, I was gifted those, and I was so appreciative, and I actually found those worked really well for holding power function stuff. And so now all of the cords, the lights, even the motors and stuff, those are all in there. And so for the next Technic video we do, you're going to be seeing those, and I can just pull it out and it does this. And so this is so much more efficient. Again, maybe in the future I'll have an organizer for 2x4 bricks again, but I really don't want to now. Right now, having these is much less stressful than having a giant thing of plastic bags, or a bag of bags. And let me put this back in there. And I'm telling you, this is also kind of inspirational because while as much as I love to look into Sortmasters and just see my parts, and particularly the minifig parts, like I think I've mentioned before, and it just gives me so much inspiration, seeing this just makes me want to do a monochromatic video or several monochromatic videos so we can cover the Lego color spectrum. And so yeah, I hope this all makes sense. It's not that I'm just giving up and trying to regress, it's that there are things that take priority. Minifig parts take priority in the Sortmasters. CCBS action figure parts take priority. Axles take priority. 2x4 bricks do not take priority. Okay, these are premium real estate right now. And like I said, if I have the room and the money in the future to get more Sortmasters and to get rid of these, and I want to, fine. But this is going to work just as well for all parts like these, or miscellaneous stuff that I don't really know how to group them in for. And because it's like, there are so many different kinds of Lego pieces that, sure, most of them do look the same, most of them can be lumped together, but it's just not going to be that efficient just to have this all. And I mean, I know a lot of people just use the Stairlight drawers with some dividers for stuff that needs a little bit more detail. And who knows, maybe I'll convert to that in the future. This is an ever-growing, ever-changing process, just like life is. So hey, there's my deep moment of the year. And who knows where this will go. But this is going to be the most efficient thing for right now. You might see these in the future, might see these in the near future. But with that out of the way, I think I'm doing pretty good on time, particularly considering the last few videos. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure and leave a like on it, as it really helps out the channel. If you really enjoy it, please subscribe. I'm back to making videos. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just losing some motivation from lockdown or what, but it took me forever to get that drop testing video finished and edited, which cracks me up, because the uncut footage of that one was 30 minutes shorter than the uncut footage for Design Lab episode 2. Yet I edited Design Lab episode 2 in right around like 3 or 4 days, whereas that took me, well, you know how long it took me. I don't like saying it, but so, you know, whatever the reason is, it was like pulling teeth to edit, but I'm so happy to do it, to have gotten it done. I really enjoyed making it, as long as it took. And yeah, let's see if for the rest of the year, my mid-year resolution is to quit underestimating some of the scale of some of these videos, because I actually did pretty good. I did the math, and I actually didn't ramble too much, was pretty efficient with the drop testing video. The only problem was I drop tested 8 models in one video, and so that's why it kind of took a while, and don't even get me started on how much I underestimated Design Lab episode 2. But yeah, got more videos coming. I've got more videos planned. We're just going to keep on trucking. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.